Have you ever felt drained after spending time with certain people? Maybe it's a friend, a family member, or even a colleague. You leave every interaction feeling worse than before, mentally exhausted, emotionally drained, and maybe even questioning yourself. You might try to rationalize it, telling yourself that they don't mean any harm or that you're just overreacting. But deep down, you know something isn't right. You feel a weight on your shoulders, a tension in your chest. You may have told yourself that you just need to be more patient or that things will get better. But over time, you start to realize that it's not getting better, it's getting worse. You start to lose pieces of yourself, sacrificing your peace, your happiness, and sometimes even your self-respect just to maintain a relationship that no longer serves you. You might think, but they're family, or we've been friends for years. But here's the hard truth. Not everyone deserves a place in your life. And holding on to the wrong people will cost you more than you realize. The Stoics believed that we must choose our company wisely because the people around us shape our character, our mindset, and ultimately, our fate. The ancient philosopher Epictetus once said, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best." The people you allow into your life have a profound effect on your thoughts, your emotions, and even your destiny. If someone consistently brings negativity, chaos, or manipulation into your life, the most stoic thing you can do is walk away. This is not about being heartless or indifferent. It's about protecting your inner peace. The path of Stoicism is not just about enduring hardships. It's about actively shaping your environment to cultivate tranquility and wisdom. Today, we'll go through 11 clear signs that it's time to walk away from a relationship, no matter who it is. One of the clearest signs that you need to end a relationship is when someone brings constant drama into your life. Some people seem to thrive on conflict. They are always in the middle of an argument, a crisis, or some form of emotional chaos, and somehow they drag you into it every time. These are the people who call you only to vent, who bring up old conflicts, who thrive on gossip and negativity. They might not even realize they're doing it, but their presence feels like a storm that never passes. The Stoics believed in cultivating a sense of inner calm, in not allowing external circumstances to dictate our emotional state. Seneca warned us about the dangers of associating with the wrong people, reminding us that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. But when someone's constant drama invades your mind, you start suffering in reality too. You may think you're being a good friend by always listening, always supporting, always being the shoulder to cry on. But at what cost? If someone's life is a never-ending soap opera and you find yourself getting sucked into their problems time and time again, you need to ask yourself, is this relationship bringing me peace, or is it draining me? Another red flag is when someone consistently disrespects your boundaries. A Stoic understands that while we cannot control other people, we can control what we allow in our lives. If someone repeatedly ignores your boundaries, whether it's your time, your personal space, or your values, they are showing you who they really are. This could be a friend who constantly calls you late at night, even when you've told them you need to rest. It could be a family member who guilts you into doing things you're uncomfortable with. It could be a coworker who disregards your workload and pushes their responsibilities onto you. Over time, this wears you down. At first, it might seem like small things, harmless even. But disrespect accumulates. And the more you allow it, the more it continues. A key Stoic principle is that we must take responsibility for what we tolerate. If someone cannot respect your boundaries, they do not respect you. And if they do not respect you, why are they in your life? A third warning sign is when someone is envious of your growth. A true friend or loved one will celebrate your successes, no matter how big or small. But toxic people see your growth as a threat. Instead of cheering you on, they downplay your achievements, make sarcastic remarks, or try to make you feel guilty for evolving. They might say things like, "You've changed," in a way that feels more like an accusation than an observation. This type of behavior is subtle, but over time, it can make you feel like you need to shrink yourself to make them comfortable. Marcus Aurelius said, The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If someone's jealousy pollutes your mindset, if they make you question your right to improve yourself, then their presence is doing more harm than good. Another major sign that you need to walk away is when someone uses guilt as a weapon. A person who truly cares about you will not use guilt to manipulate you into staying in their life. They won't remind you of all the things they've done for you as a way to control you. They won't make you feel like a bad person for prioritizing your own well-being. This type of manipulation is insidious because it makes you feel indebted to them, like you owe them something just for existing in their life. But true relationships are not built on transactions. If someone constantly makes you feel guilty for not meeting their expectations, for not being who they want you to be, then they are not offering you love or friendship, they are offering control. There is also the simple but powerful truth that some people just drain your energy. Have you ever had a conversation with someone and walked away feeling completely exhausted? Not because of any deep discussion, but simply because of their presence. The Stoics teach us to protect our energy and focus on what truly matters. But some people act as emotional black holes. No matter how much you give, they take more. They leave you feeling empty, depleted. And the worst part? They rarely offer anything in return. It's one thing to be there for someone in a time of need, but if every interaction leaves you feeling worse than before, it's a sign that the relationship is not a source of strength, but a burden. Honesty is one of the highest Stoic virtues, and if someone repeatedly lies to you, manipulates the truth, or twists reality to suit their needs, they are showing you that they do not respect you. Without trust, there is no foundation for any meaningful relationship. If you are constantly questioning whether someone is telling you the truth, if they break promises or deceive you in small but consistent ways, then what exactly are you holding on to? In life, relationships should be a source of peace, not pain. The Stoics did not believe in unnecessary suffering. They believed in wisdom, in recognizing when to let go of what no longer serves us. And ultimately, if someone's presence in your life disrupts your peace more than it adds to it, then it's time to walk away. At the end of the day, some relationships are meant to last a lifetime, while others are simply lessons. If someone in your life consistently drains, disrespects, or diminishes you, remember this: you are not obligated to stay. You have the right to choose your peace over their presence. And sometimes, the most stoic thing you can do is let go.